Hi, Wanda. How are you? Um, well, I'm showing that I'm live, but it's not looking like YouTube has it on my channel yet. How was your Thanksgiving? What did you do for Thanksgiving? And what were you grateful for? Let's see. Hmm. Hi, Emma. Oh no, it was horrible. Well, was it a family get together? Because those are usually pretty bad. At least they are at you know, you get all the family together and people are always arguing. But I'm sure you have things to be thankful for. I hope. Oh, thank you. No, my dad died on Sunday. Oh, I remember the first year that I had Thanksgiving without my dad, and that was rough. It was. Um, so where are you from? Wanda and Emma. Where are you guys both from? I am in Kansas, but my name is not Dorothy. Just kidding. So what happened? I mean, with your Thanksgiving, I mean, what are you going to have a service for your dad, or did you already, or oh, your stepdad died in September, and then wow, that sucks, doesn't it? On the 22nd. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, you're in Alaska. Ooh, I bet it's really cold up there. I'm sorry to hear about your dad. Did he live in Alaska too? He's in Oregon. Oh, oh, Emma, I'm sorry. So have they changed the rules at all with COVID or because I know there for a long time in last year nobody could be in the hospital with family. And I didn't know if people were um, still having to die alone or what. And I'm not. I would rather be uplifting and helpful to you than to drag you down or anything. I'm just, you know, maybe if you talk about it, it will help. I don't know. Hi, Kelly. Oh, yeah, yep. It's good that you know those things because um, they are always around. They are, I promise. I would never lie about something like that. I wouldn't lie to you anyway. I mean, I would always tell you the truth, no matter who you are, even though sometimes the truth is really hard to handle. Um, Was your father a religious man? Oh, he was in the same state. Mm. Why would he be in a hazmat suit instead of everybody else? Or a hazardous suite. Maybe that's what you. Let's. I'm probably just reading that wrong. I'm sorry. Oh. Hmm. I wish people, when they have experiences like that, um, they were believed, instead of saying, oh, it's chemicals in your brain misfiring and causing all these lights, and that's a crock. I, it's sad. I have no idea. There. I'm reading what you're writing, honey. I'm not ignoring you. And there was nobody there that could, like, put you on speaker or anything like that, or it's too bad that they're gonna have to figure something out. Um, People should not be born into this world alone, and they should not leave this world alone. Um, that's terrible. What do you mean you're blocked? Um, you're not blocked. Um, it is real. It is real. Um, the newest Brian Laundry updates, that they confirmed that he died from a gunshot wound to the head, I guess, which really makes no sense to me. Um, oh, your energy. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Um, they do visit you. Uh, hmm, well, do you want you can I'll drop the link if you want to come up here and talk to me. It's just as far as I know, it's just me and you. I'm not sure. Let me look, but I'm not sure if Wanda's still in here or not. I have not seen her. Um, and this is not showing up on my cell phone. Like, it's not showing up that um, it's on live. I'm not sure why. Um, but I will drop the link for you. Uh, let me see. But there's the link if you want to just click on it. Um, I'll let you up here. That way, if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be. But at least that way, I would be able to see you and be able to actually hear you instead of you having to type it all in, because that can be a pain in the butt sometimes. But I am here. I'll be here for you. Let's see. Oh, okay. Now it's showing I'm live and there's 3 people. I don't know if that's you and Wanda and me or if there's actually 3 here. However, let's see. I just wanted to make sure that it was actually going to come out right. And I'm going to turn my side of the camera off for a minute because I need a tissue, like always. I'm just very, very empathetic person. So, but I will try to maintain and hold myself together. It's just, that just, my heart goes out to you. But I'll be here. I can see the chat, and I will be just right back in just a second, okay? But you can talk to me because I'm still here. There you are. Okay, hang on. Um, Hang on, Emma. I gotta wipe my nose. See, you got me crying. My mom always said that when women get older, they're more sensitive, but I don't know. I thought it might have just been me. Hi, Kelly. Oh, don't worry about being late. We just got here and it's just us girls for now, anyway. Maybe later, maybe we can get some more people in here. But I'm going to, I just thought we could just have a chat and a little visit. Um, my Thanksgiving actually turned out quite good for quite calm for us, because it's just me and my husband and my son. And so it was pretty nice. I really actually I had a pretty easy time cooking, and I made sure and cleaned my oven first and cleaned out the refrigerator yesterday so I could have all of my proper bowls and everything that I like to use a lot. So I'm going to get Oh, let's see. You're going to add Emma. I don't know why this. I struggle with technology. But there is Miss Emma. Emma, can you hear me? Emma, are you muted? Check all your buttons. There you go. You're not mute. Now you are. Now
Can you
you.
hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Hi.
I hope you don't mind. I'm not going to show my face because I'm actually nursing my son.
Oh, no, you're fine. You don't have to show your face.
I've never done this before. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for letting me come up.
Oh, not a problem. Thank you for coming up.
I hope I'm not ruining your live. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bombard you.
No, not at all. Um, actually, there's only 3 of us here. Me, you, and Kelly.
Hi,
So,
Kelly.
Kelly, where are you from? Just the state. You don't have to tell us what city or nothing like that. We don't want to invade anybody's privacy. You know what I mean?
What's your address?
Oh, yeah. And your social, and no, never do that. So, how old is your baby, Emma?
He's actually 3.
Oh, so he's not
We're
really a
trying.
baby, but
Yeah.
but
Well,
he's still a baby.
eh, yeah, we are trying to we as in I'm trying to transition. I've been a single mom the whole time, so it's just he and I, and
Yeah.
I'm really trying to stop, but I don't know, it's a little difficult. He's well, strong-willed and runs my life anyway. It's the only way I can get him to sleep, and so anyway, I'm working on it.
Well, um, what is Kelly saying? I'm here, and it says, oh, I think she means guys. Hi, guys. But it says, hi, dies. But,
Oh, okay, now I see the chat.
oh,
Kelly.
okay, yeah.
Oh, hi,
Um,
guys. Ah,
I nursed all 3 of my babies, and my first one, I think I only nursed her for like 2 weeks, but I was 15 when I had her. And then
wow.
my second one, I was 18 when I had her, and I nursed her for like 3 months. And my son, I swear, and I am might be exaggerating a tiny, tiny bit, but I could stand up and that boy was still suctioned on.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, I'm getting over it, actually. I didn't know you had 3 kids. I thought you had just a son.
Actually, my youngest, let's see, I have 2 girls and 2 boys. My youngest child is let's see. My oldest one is 40
Okay.
cuz I'm 55. So she was born 5 days after I turned 15. And
Oh, wow. Wow.
Dylan, my son, who is 17, is actually biologically my grandchild, but
Okay.
I adopted him when he was a baby.
Oh,
So,
that's awesome. Very cool.
well, it was either that or let him go to foster care, and that
No.
was not going to happen. So,
Nope. That's so great that you could do that.
yeah,
I mean,
he's worth it.
that's good.
He's a good kid, or young man, I should say. He's 17, so
Oh
he's
yeah.
not
Okay.
a little boy anymore. But
Nope.
it was just me and him because I had been divorced. Um, my first husband and I got a divorce in 99.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you
99.
so you're married now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I hope I get married again, but I don't really have time to look. But
Yeah, there are more work than kids, I think.
yeah, I don't have time for it.
Well, it's a lot of work training a new one.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
So,
is.
is he here? Is the baby your only one?
So I was married for 13 years. I'm 36, and I have two older boys with my ex-husband. My oldest is 14, and
Mhm.
then my middle child is 11, and Wiley is 3. And Wiley has a different father. And actually, both my kids are in Vegas right now for their football team. But my oldest son, Kyson, has a broken collarbone, but he went
Uh-huh.
for support. So it's kind of, yeah, it's been a really weird Thanksgiving, but
Um,
it's
what
just been a
about your
weird time.
parents or anything? I mean,
My mother is in Alaska, and she has a husband. I mean, I was invited to dinner at my stepbrother's house, but I just need some time. I've really never dealt with. I've never had death around me. You always like know people who know people who have died, or friends of friends, or and
yeah.
so the last few months it's been back to back, and it came in threes. So
Mm,
the
yeah.
closest the three closest people in my life have now passed. So I'm not really sure how I'm dealing with it. And now my father, and um I'm trying to keep it together, but
Well,
I it's
it
crazy.
hasn't been, I mean, you said Sunday?
Yeah,
So it hasn't even
yeah,
been a week. And
no.
I'm 55. So I mean, I've been around a lot of
Mhm.
uh, deaths and stuff like that. Well,
Yeah,
my profession, if that's what you want
right.
to call it, that don't help. Um, but the thing is, if your dad, he oh, Kelly is saying we have custody of our 2-year-old grandson.
Oh,
Well, yeah, when it's your grandkids, you can't
no,
not take them. I mean, you
no.
could. I mean, a lot of grandparents probably don't, but it's just so rampant anymore, and because of the
Mhm,
drugs, I think, or at
mhm.
least that's what it was for, in our
Yes.
situation.
Oh,
But
it's a huge epidemic.
yeah.
Oh, big time. I'm yesterday was my 4-year, 3 months, and 3 week sobriety from
Wow.
heroin. So I was
From
I got
what?
really well, opiates from I
Oh.
started with the surgery, opiates, and then I lost a baby when I was 6 months pregnant with my
Oh.
ex-fiance, blah blah. Wasn't dealing with the triggers and ran out of pills because he was my supplier. So we broke up, blah blah. I turned into or I got into heroin and
Wow.
completely ruined my life and lost my kids for about a year, almost a year. I was heavily into it for just under 2 years. And then one day I came home and I said, I need help. So 3 days later, I was in Orange County and I had a bed at one of the best rehab facilities in the world.
Good
And
for you.
yeah, it changed my life. It saved my life. And it was the
Yeah.
best thing I ever did. And I'm very sober. I don't even drink alcohol or anything. And I've learned to deal with trauma and, coping skills. So maybe that's why I'm like
Oh,
not crying right now. But plus, my father was very religious and I'm spiritual.
yeah.
But I'm just really hoping that I get some type. And my best friend Anna was very spiritual. She was almost to the verge of psychic, but she would do this artwork and she could channel spirits and we never knew. I don't know. I hear so much stuff, but the only thing that I watch on YouTube religiously are just psychics and remote viewers and
Hmm.
Bigfoot, and I'm literally subscribed to all the psychics, and you have to filter them out.
Yeah.
Um, and then I
Big time.
actually I kind of needed a break, and so I went back into the true crime because I had needed a break after the Lori Vallow case,
Oh,
and I got really into that. Then the Suzanne Morphew, and then I just kind of went back to the conspiracy type of thing, in which I don't know. Anyway, then the Summer Wills, came, and then I
yeah.
actually found you. I had popped on to No Thanks, and you were
Uh,
on there, and you
was
were
that the day
talking
he was
about.
making fun of me?
Well, I don't know, but I heard you say that on Ziggy's Live the other day, not
Oh,
yesterday, but
yeah.
the day before, and I was like, "Wait, that's when I found her." I didn't know he was making fun of you. I guess I wasn't paying attention because I remember I was trying to search for you, and he didn't drop a link or anything, and then I did find you, and then I was watching all of your videos because I agreed with the Brian Laundry thing, and I don't know, I thought you were great. So, and then it's really
Oh,
cool because I see you up on Ziggy's, and you're very protective of her.
yeah.
I've recently found Ziggy like a couple weeks ago, and it's been kind of a crazy journey with the true crime and the Benny and
Yeah.
holy crap,
Yeah.
Dawn. Jeez.
And see, I don't, um, my dad was an alcoholic and he was abusive. And then my first husband was abusive. Um, and
Oh yeah, didn't
so,
you say that you were married to somebody like Dawn? I
yeah,
briefly heard you say that, but I don't think Ziggy heard because nobody talked about it. But I heard that and I was like, oh man.
yeah,
So you kind of see through the. Mm. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I mean, I've been in therapy for, well,
There you go.
since I got away from my first husband.
Good.
And that was what at 99. So, um,
Good.
but my mom's psychic, my dad's psychic. I didn't know my dad was until maybe 4 months ago, maybe I
No
found out about
way.
it
Wow.
because,
How did you find
well,
out?
my I have two sisters, and my oldest sister, I love her so much. She was 7 when I was born, and she doesn't all my family's in Oklahoma, but she doesn't live in Oklahoma. She lives in another state.
Okay.
And, I don't know, I think I told her I was doing YouTube. Um, and I had told her that because I was using my cell phone, and then I got an iPad, and then I bought a laptop off of QVC, and it was on 6 payments, and it
Nice.
was only like $600. So I thought, okay,
Oh, so was mine.
$100, $100 a month. I can do that.
Yeah.
Well, um, my sister just happened to see me on a live where I was talking about, I think it was my first live actually. Anyway, I was talking about how I had abilities and a gift and all this stuff. And she text messaged me the next day and said that she saw my live. And I was so embarrassed. And I thought, oh,
Oh,
well, actually, I was thinking, oh, shit.
no. Yeah.
Cause see, I never talked to my sister about being like this
Why?
because in my family, nobody talks to anybody. You know,
Yeah.
everything
Well,
is kind of like, um, they don't talk about nothing.
hmm.
You know, any kind of abuse or anything, people just in my family don't talk to each other about stuff.
Yeah.
And, we never got the talk, or I was never taught about drugs or, you know, I don't know. It's the generational thing, I
Yeah.
guess. But
Yeah.
my sister said, I said, "Okay." I told my sister, I said, "Okay, I will admit it. I do have these gifts and stuff." And I said, "I always grew up thinking it was bad and it was a curse and stuff like that." And then I thought, you know, I told her, I said, "I really just want to help people. I'm not trying to um be a bad person." And she said, "Well, it's okay." She said, "I'm like that too." And
What?
well, at first I said something about, I know it came from our mom. And
Mhm.
she said, "Well, daddy was like that too." And I said, "Like what?" And she told me, she said, "Daddy was psychic and his mama was psychic." And I said, "Wait, what are you talking about?" And she started explaining it. And I was like, "Well, hell, no wonder I have it so bad." Because, I mean, a lot of people, uh, I don't read cards. I don't use, I will not touch, s- psychic or spirit boards or, you
No.
know,
Yeah.
I don't like evil stuff. I don't like negative energy and stuff like that. Um, I've just always known things. People don't even have to really tell me things. And I just know. And I was
Wow.
like that when I was a little kid. And I thought everybody was like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, and then whenever I found out that it wasn't, not everybody was like this, and people was making fun of people that were psychic or whatever, I
Mm.
hid it. And then when one day I just got a hair up my butt and decided I'm going to just say screw it. And I got on my YouTube channel and I just decided I was going to let everybody know. And if they like me, they like me. And if they don't, they don't. And what do I have to lose?
Exactly.
I mean,
And people make fun because they're just scared.
yeah.
They don't understand.
And
But
you're right. But you're
now
right.
it's so well that and or it's I feel like it's so much more accepting now in this generation. You could call it the new age, I don't know, but more and more and more people are coming out. A lot of fakes, like I said, you really have to filter it too, and you
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell. Um, but I think everybody I mean, I'm not gonna go down the rabbit hole, but I think we all as human beings with souls have a gift, But I also think we are highly suppressed by technology, could be fluoride. I don't know. It goes really deep, right? But I don't
Fluoride.
have evidence, but I think that, well, yeah, I won't go there. But you're very lucky, and it is a gift, and people should not be scared. But people are scared of what they don't know, or we're all in this little bubble of what we've been taught, and
Yeah.
it's really sad. But I really like that more and more people, I think, are stepping out and seeing more of, I guess, truth and who we really are as souls. I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah, I think so. And, people have always been into the supernatural,
Oh yeah.
even from the very beginning. I mean, and I've tried to explain to people that the supernatural is all over the Bible because,
Yes, it is.
I mean, and they don't think about it the way that I do. Because, I
Mhm.
mean, turning a person into stone, parting the Red Sea, taking a basket with one fish and turning it into enough to feed a whole village of people. Where where does this come from? This is the supernatural. I mean, it is God, but it's the powers within God, and God gave people these gifts of his.
Yes.
But like I've said in my videos and stuff before, God gives everybody the opportunity and the choice, um, to be good or bad.
Absolutely.
And
Free will.
yeah, and God gave me this gift and I'm going to use it for the way that He intended it to be used, because I could turn it into something bad, but that's not who I am,
No.
and that's not what He wants. And I don't know. I'm a really people can, and I've said before, you can call it psychic, you can call it medium, you can call it crazy, whatever. All I know is it is what it is. And I did a live reading on my show the other day, my last live stream that I did. And her name is Debbie Zane. And she did tell me, because I asked her
Hmm.
live on my show if I could, mention her name and all that, and she said, "Yeah." I mean, it was already out there anyway. Um, but I did a reading for her. It was She wanted to know about her father, so I did it, and she actually sent me an email today, as a matter of fact. So,
Was she the one with glasses, blonde hair and glasses? Maybe not.
um, she was an older lady. She was laying in a bed.
Okay, I didn't see that one then.
She's taking care of her mom that's in her 80s.
Oh wow.
Let's see. But I do readings all the time. And normally I charge $50. Well, I was doing so many of them that it was ridiculous. And so I had to start charging. But since I started charging, I don't get that many anymore.
Well,
And
where do you have a website?
um
I
just
I
my
was
email.
looking. It's your email. Is it
Uh-huh.
in your about section?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll have to email you. I tried to book a session with Ellie Arquette or something, and I went to her website, and her cheapest one was $500. And then
Oh
she
my
had
god.
oh, yeah, and then she had one, and I'm not kidding, it was $5,000. I'm not even joking.
Wow.
So I thought,
I'm
"Eh,
cheap.
you are cheap."
Which
But
the lady that I did was on my live, um, she, I forgot what I was gonna say. It just went right out of my brain.
she emailed you yesterday.
Oh,
Not
no,
again.
today
Oh,
about,
today.
she was just checking to see, if maybe I was picking up her brother because her I don't know if she was just thinking about her brother or see, I don't remember her telling me that she had a brother, but I
Yeah.
asked her, I said, "Is your brother's name Joseph also?" I mean, I said, "Because your dad and your brother look a lot alike." Well, she was telling me today in this email that her brother was also passed, and I
Oh,
didn't know she
wow.
even had a brother, but I guess I knew because he came through too. I don't know. But that's the thing is sometimes um there was this lady that emailed me or that I did a reading for and she wanted to know about her son and I that's all she asked about was her son, but she didn't tell me that she had more than one son. And I was
Okay.
but I didn't know it until the end of the reading, and she actually told me that I picked up on her other son as well as the one that passed away. So,
Oh,
because
wow.
I was getting it as in, one is real loud and real energetic, and the other one was really quiet, and
Oh,
so
wow.
it was just weird how it worked out, and I said, "Sometimes they do that because your family is always your family, and you're always gonna be connected even after one of them passes away."
I believe that, yeah.
Yeah. It's just
So
like you were talking about the signs. It's like, my oldest daughter,
mhm,
one of her friends that's a guy had passed away, and I don't know if it was a drug overdose or what. I didn't ask her.
mhm.
I can probably figure it out on my own, but, she said he leaves feathers every I mean, even in the house, if you don't even have a feather pillow, you'll get feathers, you know?
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, or pennies, you'll find pennies all over or butterflies or you'll smell cologne or perfume or a cigar or if it's
Mhm.
something of them you'll get that you'll pick that up so that's why I was saying if it's um if you're like hearing the same song over that reminds you of this person.
Mm,
It's probably just them letting you know that they're there.
okay.
It kinda reminds me of that movie, The Sixth Sense.
Oh,
You
yeah.
you
I
seen
was just
that?
thinking of that. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen it. I was just thinking of that movie, like, yesterday.
See, that was kinda
Yeah.
like me when that's like me now, but, I mean, when I was a little kid.
Whoa. Oh, I just remembered I did think of it, yesterday because my son and I were making a tent, and I kinda crawled in, and we had a light, and I thought of that movie because I thought of that
Oh,
scene. That's
yeah.
so scary. I mean, yeah, that would be really hard, being young and seeing because it sounds like you can see them.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, you can.
whoa.
Well, I mean,
And
some
who do you
can, I
talk
guess.
to?
Yeah.
Yikes. I mean, that I've always said that, oh yeah, I really want to see an alien, I really want to see a ghost, you know. But then I'll think, I think about this a lot, and I'm like, am I ready? Do I really want to see one? You know what I mean?
Well,
Do I
I
want to
would
see
not.
Bigfoot?
I wouldn't say I really want to see this or that
Hmm.
or anything like that because you don't know what you're going to get.
Right. That's so
But
true. I do know that
just
now.
be just have an open mind
Okay.
to the possibilities that this stuff is true. It's real.
Yeah.
And it'll all come at the right time.
Right. And it might be still too fresh,
And
but
it may
when I imagine the veil, I imagine it like right behind me or in front of me, and obviously I can't see anything, almost like a mirror, you know, but or I guess a piece of glass. And when I think of my best friend Anna, when I'm talking about her and when she first died, it's been a month now. I talked to her, you know, and I was really angry because she jumped in the water at 11 p.m. in Alaska, and I was just so angry about it. And it was a drowning, and we still don't. There's a lot of questions. It's a very weird death, and she had a new boyfriend. Blah blah. It was bizarre. I don't know. Anyway, I think of her yelling like, "I'm right here, dummy." Emily, I'm right here, you know, and it's like, and she was only 38 years old. She was
yeah.
just a couple years older than me, and she had everything going for her, and we had gotten into a falling out, and so I never got to say goodbye.
Oh no.
Yeah, we
Hi,
were kind of waiting.
Art. We have somebody new and
Oh,
well,
Art.
I don't know if they're new, but Art. I just thought I'd say hello. Um,
Hey, Art.
and see, oh, in the chat. It's like I was saying about Brian Laundry.
Mm.
Um, and see, I knew it's this way with everybody. I mean, I see, oh, I see everything. It's, I mean, I knew how he had killed Gabby. Um, and as far as he goes, I don't, I know that he's not dead.
I do too, and I'm not psychic. I know he's not dead. Come
Well,
on.
there is, and if you think about it logically, he could not be completely skeletonized that fast. And not
No
all of
head.
his that no,
No.
they said that there was partial
Partial
of a
skull.
yes. Okay, well, where's the gun at that he supposedly shot himself in the head with? And bone people do not uh um they don't
Do a very
go
good
away that
job.
fast. They don't
No.
turn into bones that fast.
And I'll
Not
just say,
even
not
in
at
the
all.
humidity.
And
No.
I'll just say this because it's not my YouTube channel, but I'll say it for you. Um, I think I think it ended up being quite the cover up because they lost him, and I think the police department did a major boo boo, and I think they're trying to cover their tracks. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we got him now. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here.
Who's
Everybody
who's
just.
whining, Art? Who do you say is whining?
Oh yeah, he. I think that's a troll. He came in
Oh, I'm
saying
sure.
LOL.
You know how it is. Uh, well, I ain't worried about it.
Nah, free speech, right?
Right. And what I saw, or what I've seen, is when Brian Laundrie is between the ages of 70 to 80 years old, he's going to say something in the future, and it's all going to come out, and he is going to be caught. And it's going to be really funny because I'm not going to be here,
Me
obviously.
neither. Me neither.
Um,
Damn it. God.
but the thing is, I'm not going to be here to say I told you so. Um, and it's just like with all the other cases that are out there, Abby and Libby, and um, all the way back. And see, when the California City Boys were missing, um, I told AV um, that they were sold,
Yep.
and I said they never even made it to or to California City.
I
They
knew it.
came up
They never lived
missing when
there.
they were in Bakersfield,
Yep.
and they never made it to that house. I said they were sold, and they they went to Arizona, but since then they were separated. And I said, and still to this day, I cannot connect with both of those boys, only with one of them. But
Wow.
um, so I really, really think that one of those boys is still alive, at least one of them. Um, and I really feel like when that kid grows up, hi Sandy, um, he is going to find out what happened to him as a child, and he's going to find his mom. He's going to
Oh,
go look for Ryan Dean.
wow. Weren't you offered a ton of money to come down there and find a body?
Yeah,
Was it the Orrin and Orson case?
yeah. Um,
Yeah, that's
which was
crazy.
the reward money. And I told them, I
Mhm.
said, I can't because they have been moved around so much and
Mm,
they have, I mean, they're not together because
no,
they couldn't keep those boys together because they would be easily spotted that way. But the pictures that we got of the boys were old pictures. When they came up missing, they were even old pictures at that time. But see, nobody is going to know when they're older, oh, this is him because he has a birthmark or, something
right.
like that. It's going to be like found through DNA. I mean, this poor kid, and I really think it's the older one,
Mhm.
and I don't know which one is which. I mean, I know the oldest one is Orrin and the younger one is Orson. But if you say classic and sincere, I don't know which one came first. I really don't.
Yeah, me neither. Can I ask you a question, Jerry?
Uh-huh.
Um, it obviously, I mean, I know trafficking goes very deep, and I know a
Yeah.
lot of people are involved, a lot of people, and a lot of bigwigs. But do you think the quote unquote parents are being protected, and or do you think they're going to get arrested? I mean, the case kind of just dropped. It, and I mean, are they going to get in trouble? Not the real mom, the other
Honestly, I
parents.
really kind of don't think so. No,
I don't either.
I don't
I
feel
think it
like
just
it.
kind of was
Now,
pushed away.
with Summer's case, yes.
Guess what?
Which
Tell me, tell me.
I I am getting ready to do another video on Summer.
Good.
But I've said since the very beginning when I first came out of the broom closet, um, somebody told me that one time, and I thought it was funny, and I said, "I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna steal that
The broom
because,
closet, the ghost closet.
yeah, um, uh, see, it's like that one that came on Libby or Lizzie's channel or Ziggy's channel. I'm sorry, the other day, that was up there, and she was real
Which
snotty.
which one?
Well,
There's been
she's
a few.
like a mystic angel or something. I don't know. what she said. She told
Ah.
me, or Ziggy said, was telling everybody to be quiet and let her talk. She
Oh
doesn't like to be
yeah.
interrupted. Well, I'm going to tell you something. That woman is a fucking kook. I'm
I
sorry.
remember
But
that. I
yeah,
remember that.
it's like I told her, a lot of people are very empathic, or they have
Mhm.
empathy. Or at least we hope people do. Those that don't are narcissistic psychopaths. But no, really, I don't know. This woman, and I told her they were not satellite photos in the red truck, and
Yeah, it was a Dodge too, or a Chevy or something too.
no,
It wasn't even
it was a full size newer model red Chevy pickup. It was
yes.
not a Toyota Tacoma
No.
small. No, that was a
I
totally
have a
different.
Toyota Tacoma. I have one and it's red, but it's newer, but those have been my favorite trucks my whole life.
I
So, I mean,
love them.
I know they're amazing. Oh God, they're amazing. I wish I could get a brand new one. I had to get mine used. But anyway, it was not a Toyota. She was cuckoo. That was Angel something goddess. Yeah, yeah, Angel goddess or
Yeah,
something. Anyway, I mean, I'm sure she's a nice lady.
but and
She was mad.
she was saying something, and I'm like, well, I know damn good and well she's not a psychic. I mean, I have
No.
had people tell me or ask me, "Do you watch this psychic or that psychic?" No, I don't. I do not watch them because a lot of them are pretty much full of shit. I mean,
Oh, all the psychics that I'm subscribed to, they don't
mhm,
even have 1,000 subscribers, and those are
oh,
the ones. Yeah.
well, like Donna Serafina,
My favorite. Yes,
she's good.
she's
Um,
amazing.
Amy
Amazing.
Allen is
Oh, I
good.
haven't heard of her. Amy Allen.
Amy Allen.
I,
Oh
I
God, you
haven't
got
heard
to
of her.
look up the Dead Files.
Oh, ooh. Okay.
Yeah, she does a show called The Dead Files,
Wow.
and
I'm addicted already.
she teamed up with this guy. He is a retired New York City homicide detective, and he didn't at one time believe in psychics and stuff.
Mhm.
He
And
thought she
now he
was a
does.
kook and
Yeah.
everything. Well, Amy Allen, she said that she'd been on shows before where they wanted to, make things look so much more interesting for TV. And she said
Mhm.
she will not do it unless she can do it her way, because that's how it works.
Oh, yeah, I
Um
agree.
which a lot of people tell me, you know, well, if you were really a psychic, you'd know where the boys are, or you'd know where summer is.
I
And
hate
I
when people
haven't,
do that.
it
I
don't
hate
work
when-
that way.
Okay,
And
can
they
I ask
say,
you?
yes, it
Sorry.
does work that way. And they don't know because they're not me.
Right.
All of
No.
us are different.
Yeah, that's very true. I I um I think Summer's really close. I think she's either on the property or I think grandma took her and
Yeah.
did something. I think grandma dumped her
Well,
and
that's what I've been saying all along. And she was on the property until grandma, I feel like when grandma left, she disposed of Summer's body as well. Now,
uh,
she could still be on the property, but I feel like grandma took her. That's what I saw. But
it's
I
kind of the only thing that makes sense.
I basically, in my very first coming out of the closet type thing, was on it says the name of the video is Summer Wells, Way I See Things. That was my first one, but I am trying to learn how to use this stupid computer by um what I want to do is put my videos in playlist, like all of Summers together and different things like that. Now,
Yeah.
have you
Mhm.
heard of Jelani Day?
Oh my gosh, I have. I haven't gotten into that rabbit hole, but I've heard enough.
Yeah.
It sounds horrible. Isn't he the man that he was in school and he was having an affair with
Um,
one of his professors and they found it kind of looked like he had been well, there were two black men
well,
and they were missing. One's it might not be I don't
that
know who
may be a rumor or a
okay.
theory, but he was from Chicago or found in Chicago or went
He
to
was
school in
found in the river. Is that the one
Okay.
that was found?
Yes, but
Okay.
see, I have a friend that's a YouTuber, and before this all really kind of got um, mentioned or anything like that, um, I guess maybe she had said something about it or made a video or something. I can't remember exactly. I could look up the messages uh, of us talking back and forth. Um, but I told her that I don't want to take her case away from her, but I
Mhm.
did want to um, do a video about him after I talked to him. And so I did. I talked to him
Oh, wow.
and I did a video and basically explained to me what happened. And
Oh my
I
god.
told the girl that what I was talking to, her name is Queen Talk Crime. She lives in Tennessee. And I I told her that the people that killed him um were in his car. So they need to check his car
Mhm.
for evidence like DNA, touch DNA, or hair or something, but that they were white guys, white men.
Mhm.
I don't know if all of them were men, but he's trying because see, I asked him if if it was two guys, and he said he kind of shook his head, and I said, 3 guys? And he shook his head again. And I said, was there 4 people? And said, yeah. And
Wow.
when, when I do readings, and the only way I can really explain it is it's almost like charades
Yeah, I bet.
because I mean, I do hear them, but, um, it's almost like they show me things. Like the lady that I read this last time, she all she really wanted to know was how her dad died.
Mhm.
And I told her that he was a trusting person.
Mhm.
And she kind of got it out of me slowly because I don't like to tell people bad news. But her father was murdered. He was shot.
Oh,
And
horrible.
yeah, but with Jelani Day, um, he was set up. I mean, uh,
Mm.
he was murdered. Um, I think or the way he explains it. was that these people um, had him undress because they knew that that was the best way to hang on just a second.
You left us at a cliffhanger.
What was the cliffhanger?
I said you're leaving us right at the cliffhanger.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, my husband was, I guess he was looking for me, but
Oh, I'll forgive you.
no, it's okay.
Just kidding.
Um, yeah, I was out of sight, so I guess he had to come look for me. But
Oh,
anyway.
they made him get naked
Oh,
or
yeah,
undressed.
because that was a tactic of theirs to kind of embarrass him and humiliate him. Um, and see, I didn't know
Man.
whenever I first found out that he didn't have any clothes on.
Mm.
But I told the girl that I was talking to that they made him undress because of that. And they wanted to humiliate him. And they beat him so bad that he didn't have the ability to swim out of that water
Oh my
or to
gosh.
keep his head above water. But it was a cover up by the police because I believe
Oh my
that
gosh.
the police know at least one of the guys that was involved in his murder. And the coroner that did the exam, I told this girl that he needs an independent autopsy because I said his organs are missing. And
That is what I was going to ask you.
oh,
Sorry. I'm
you
sorry.
scared me.
Keep going. Sorry. I'm not trying to scare you, but that
No,
is what
I
I
didn't expect that, and I kind of jumped.
heard. I got excited because, yes.
Well, she said, no, it wasn't organ harvesting. And I said, well, I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying that he's got organs missing. Well, then I don't know. I only made that one video of Jelani. But they didn't have to do what they did to him to get a- evidence of who that body belonged to because he was in college, he had a driver's license, and I know that he didn't have all that stuff with him, but his fingerprints should have been on file for the hospital, the school, his driver's license, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they supposedly they had kept his body all that time. I don't know. It was just it was not good.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. And it's just like what was his name? Oh, remember that kid that was teenage boy that was rolled up in that mat at the school?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That was like, I don't know, over 5 years ago, I think, right?
Well, I told them,
In
I
high
told
school.
whoever it was at the time,
Hmm.
I said, he was murdered. He did not climb down in that thing or
Oh,
that
no.
mat. He didn't
No.
climb up in there. He was killed.
Absolutely. Yes. They still haven't figured that one out. That's probably, never gonna be. Yeah, that
Uh,
was so sketchy.
they didn't figure that out yet.
I don't think so. I mean, it's been a few years, and Darian, no, I don't know his name, I don't remember. If I heard it, I
Uh,
would remember. But no, they something weird. And I remember listening to a psychic about that. But man, it's been so long. But I do remember the mat. God,
Wasn't
that's horrible.
Darian also, he was about a 13-year-old black little boy that was found in a cornfield drowned? Or am I thinking,
I don't know, but I feel like there's a Darian. Oh, recently? I mean, within the past year, right? In the cornfield?
um,
No? God, there's so many. That's horrible.
I don't know, but I do know what happened to that kid. Um, he went to a friend's house and his friend's father did something to him,
Oh my God.
essayed him.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yeah. Um, so
Oh,
yeah. And then I don't know if you've seen my theory on Summer Wells, which I
I
don't know
have.
why. Oh,
I
okay.
have. Yeah, and it's kind of mine.
Okay.
But you're obviously a lot better.
Oh, well, I
I
don't
mean,
know
but
about that. And it's not um like I know everything because I don't know everything.
no, nobody does. What's your take on Michael Vaughn? Do you think his parents know what happened?
Um I I have questions about the dad, but I do know
Mhm.
what happened to him. But it's an ongoing case, so I have to be I don't know if I can say things or not. I guess this is for entertainment purposes only.
That's right. Allegedly for
And
entertainment.
allegedly, this is just in my opinion,
Yep.
but he was taken by a child predator,
Okay.
and he is no longer with us, so to speak. I
Ugh.
think, well, I don't think, I know that they
Yeah.
kept him for about anywhere from 3 days to a week. And um, if there is a tooth to be found, there will
Oh,
not be much more than that ever found, ever.
oh my, how do people do this? Oh my God. Is it because they're in the woods and critters eat them, or is it because people burn them? I don't understand.
Well, both. It could be both. I mean, I
Mm,
don't know how people could even get that idea in their heads. But
I know, like Barry Morphew. Ugh,
oh, yeah.
that's what I think
Well,
about all the time. But he was a hunter too, you know. I
well,
just hope he goes to jail.
well, yeah.
Oh my.
Um, but you I have a video on her because I did talk to Suzanne a long time ago, um, after she'd passed. Um,
Wow.
and it's just like people want to know, will her body ever be found? And
Yeah.
I said, not all of it.
No. Isn't she in like 7 different places, possibly?
Well,
Or
I don't know how many pieces, but
ugh,
he did not put her all in one spot. He
no.
he buried her in several different locations, and the thing with him is he knows how to track, how to field
Mm,
dress, how to
mhm.
bleed them out,
Yes, he
everything.
does. Yeah.
And there was a creek behind their house, and
Mhm.
that's where he took her to do what he needed to do.
What a
Um,
sick man.
yeah.
Is he gonna be found guilty, do you know? What do you think? Like, what are
Well,
you feeling? Because I feel like it's so 50-50.
well, I I didn't think they was even going to let him out.
Ugh,
So that shocked me
me too.
because
Mhm.
they shouldn't have let him out.
Mm-mm.
Um But I know when Suzanne's father passed away,
Mm-hmm.
everybody was saying he died and never knew what happened to his little girl. And I was happy actually because I
Me
was like,
too.
now he's got his little girl again.
That's right.
Because now he does, in my opinion of everything, is when somebody passes away, all of their questions will be answered. They won't they won't have questions. All of this knowledge, they'll get it
Yes.
when they go over there or on the other side, when they get to heaven. All their answers will be, or questions will be answered.
Yes. That's funny you say that because my best friend Anna was well, we were both very spiritual, and we we had a lot, you know, she wanted to know everything, and her father had passed when she was younger, and so she would always go to psychics and pay like $500 a session just to like try to contact her dad, you know. And when she did die, I remember telling my mom, I said, well, now she knows everything, and now they know everything. 'Cause I always say that when someone dies now, like now they know everything.
Yeah.
Um, all the
Well, and it's like when my dad passed away, um, I looked down at him in his casket and I smiled because he looked so good. And I told my mom, I said, he can walk again. Because when he got sick, before he died, he wasn't able to walk anymore. He had cancer everywhere. Um,
oh,
and he was in a wheelchair. And
okay.
um, it was just, I don't know. It's,
He's free, you know. My dad couldn't breathe
yeah.
for the past 2
And
years, and now he can breathe.
yeah,
And
it's
they
like,
don't have this third dimensional body, this meat suit anymore, you know. They're just they can go anywhere. I mean, you know, if you think about it, we are all connected to everything, the chair, the lamp, the wall, everything. We're it's just on a soul level. Everything's connected. And it's going to be so cool one day to just pop out, but you know, not now. Like when it's time, I don't know. This is such a, you know, it we have so many questions, and I feel like there's people who could give us the answer, but anyway, but you know what fun would that be if we didn't know, or if we knew everything in life, you know? That's the fun part too, is the yearning and the knowledge and searching for it, you know. But death is just so crazy to think about, but it is a part of you know, being here on earth. Did
well,
you see that Kelly had a question for you?
yes. I asked her about Brittany. Who is Brittany? I wish someone could help me with Brittany Woods. She disappeared. Oh, uh, disappeared about 5 to 10 years ago. Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know who Brittany is. Um, uh, she disappeared from. I mean, is this? Oh, from Alabama. Are you talking? Is that the girl with the pink car? Kelly, do you know? Or Emma, do you know who Brittany is?
Oh, me? No, no. Oh, she
Hmm.
said yes. Pink
Oh,
car.
oh, okay. Um, the
Pink
girl
car.
with the pink, like Honda or something like that. It was a little, yeah, Adventures with Purpose. Um, they did a big thing on that where, if you go over to to Adventures with Purpose, they did that. Uh, 'Cause see, they found her car. It was she was in it, but it wasn't in the water. It was in the woods, and it was covered up by a bunch of trees.
Oh God.
Uh, that if that's the same Brittany I'm with the pink car. Um, so I'm going to don't tell me, let's see. Emma, don't tell me anything about your friend Anna.
Okay.
Um, I'm trying to concentrate for a second because there's no way that I know you or this
No.
Anna.
Oh no.
Did somebody dare her to get in the water?
I don't know. Um, I wasn't there that well. I don't know what you want me to say, but all
Well,
I
just
know.
that. Just if
Okay.
you
No.
know that.
No,
Um,
I do not know that. She was with somebody, but supposedly not on the walk. All I heard was she went to take her dog out, and yeah, she took her dog on a walk, and we have
See, there I'm not seeing why. I I don't know why she would have went in the water on her
no.
own like that. Um, I don't I don't feel her, but I haven't I'm trying to, but I've got my guard up for some reason right now. Um, you said that she wasn't alone, right?
I don't
See, I
know.
don't
I don't know. I was told she was with her new boyfriend.
oh
They had been
god.
dating for what?
Nothing. Keep going.
You can be honest.
Well, I don't
Something's weird.
see I just don't see how I don't see her doing that on her own.
None of us do.
For one thing, um, her dog wasn't I mean, it wasn't, I know all dogs are very protective of their owners, but not, this dog was not, um, a scary dog. I mean, it could have been a pit bull for all I know, but it didn't have a scary temper. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have been able to protect her if it tried.
We got our dogs last year. Our dogs, our brother and sister. She has the boy, and I have the girl. I have Olive, and she has Ozzy. So they had just turned one about a week or two after she died. So we got them as babies, and so she had the bigger lab, but it
Oh,
was still.
labs. Okay.
Mhm.
See,
Yeah,
most people, I mean, they're not gonna see, that's what I mean. Most people don't recognize a lab as a scary dog.
hmm.
That's okay. So that
This
okay.
was also on a dock, and it was. She had never been on it before, and it's not. It's not just outside of her house. And her boyfriend at the celebration of life is when I met him, and he's 49 years old, and she's 38, and he was. All we know is she left and said, I'm going to go walk the dog. This is just what was in the newspaper. And the
Huh,
boyfriend,
that's his
look,
story.
That is his story. And 3 hours later, he supposedly walked to the bridge and saw that her clothes were there, saw Ozzy, and
Uh,
then called the cops and said, "Oh, I think that she went swimming." And they found her at 4:20 a.m. So she had been in there for like 4 or 5 hours. And why would he know to walk there? Because I drove past her condo and I had to Google this map. And I live in Alaska in a very small town. And this place is private property. It's a private dock. It's very, very high and it has no ladders. And he said, yeah, she had never been there before. I don't know. And he would not know to have gone there to
okay.
find her.
The
Uh,
just I'm not trying to interrupt you, but I need to
no,
say I need to okay. For one thing, I mean, I don't know you, I don't know this Anna, but
no.
I will say she is not going to get into water that she don't know her surroundings. It's dark. It's
Yes.
freaking cold, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Um,
It gets dark here at 3 o'clock p.m. now.
oh,
It was
okay.
it was
Well,
pitch
I
black.
mean, I don't know. I mean, I naturally would think Alaska's cold, but I know it's not probably always cold. And
It
I
is
don't,
right now.
I've never been there. Huh?
It's freezing right now. Yes, it's very cold. It's winter, you
Well,
know?
yeah, but
Yeah.
how long ago has she been gone? You said
October
5 years?
17th.
Hmm?
No, October 17th of this year. So a month ago.
17 okay. Why am I seeing a 5?
A 5? I don't know. God, I don't know.
Was I mean, it could be anything. Was her birthday on the 5th? Was the birthday like the 5th month? Or
Hmm.
was there 5 kids in her family? Or
No, she just
I
has like
don't know.
one.
There's something what
I don't know.
uh
Um, it might be 5 weeks that she was dating Brody, but
oh.
it was like a month that they dated. It was very new, and he also told the newspaper that they were living together, and then he said that he loved her at the funeral, that they were in love. So I don't, and I had never met him before, so I mean I don't know.
Hmm.
But ever since I found out, I'm sorry, I just can't. Even my mother. Oh, and then she has a will. What? And the dog went to somebody close to us, um, and then she gave, yeah, she had just put a will
Hi,
in.
Rita. Welcome. Would you keep the number 5 or the 5th month or something like that? Would you keep that in the back of your mind?
I will, yeah.
And if you find out what that means, would you tell me?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, it's bizarre. I don't know.
Well, it's like, for example, and I do this a lot. I bounce around and I can't help it. But the lady that I did a reading for on my
Mhm.
live the other day, um, she I don't know where it came up, but the caliber of gun that was used,
Mm.
um, she was thinking it was probably like a 22, and I said, "No, it was a 45." And I told her, that that was what number I was getting. Now, what her father did was he showed me the gun. Well, he showed me my gun. My gun is a
Okay.
40 my gun is a 45. So when she messaged me today, she emailed me. I
Mhm.
emailed her back, "No, I made a mistake. He showed me my gun that's a 45." And I said, "Your father, he was killed by a 38
Wow.
millimeter." So, and she said that she has the autopsy results and all that stuff. And I said, find out if it's in that paperwork that you have. So she's supposed to find out and let me know. She didn't mention it in the email though.
Hmm.
So,
Interesting.
but I mean, was oh, okay. Was she was the water 5 feet deep? Was it 5 degrees?
Oh,
Was she 5 miles out? Or I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys measure in kilometers or whatever like some states do?
no.
Oh, no? Okay.
But yeah, I don't, dang, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm gonna have to figure it out. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Five. No, five. Hmm.
Um, See, there a lot of times they mention, well, they bring up certain songs and,
Hmm.
um, you'll smell her perfume or I don't
Hmm.
know. There's something like, that song, I would walk 500 miles.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know why that came into my mind.
Hmm.
I know that's kind of dumb, but
No, not at all. Well, I mean, I understand. I'm not psychic, but I've learned so much about it. I understand that they don't give you like a script.
well,
It
and
is like
no.
charades.
And some of them, they're like I said, we're all different. And there are some that they have to touch something to get something off of it, like an
Right.
energy or whatever. And it's
Yeah.
it's everybody's different.
Yeah.
It's like some people can play a piano and some can't.
Right. Yeah. Some people can do math and I can't. So you
You're
said
funny.
thanks. You're thinking that she was dared because
Not
she was a free spirit. I could see that, but I don't know.
not necessarily, but
Okay.
it's just not it just doesn't seem like something that she'd be doing.
Mm-mm.
I don't know, maybe because it's dark that I don't think she would do it, or I don't
11
know, but
p.m.
it don't seem right. I just
It was
I
11 o'clock at night. Oh, yeah. I, I, mm, I don't know. It's just a horrible tragedy. Honestly, it's horrible. She had
yeah.
just bought a condo right next to the ferry terminal. Um, she was just living her dream. She was a decorator and a designer and had a great job and blah, blah, blah. Just such a free spirit. She was my only friend that I had really, literally here because everyone's on drugs. And she was the only one that I could call and we meditate. And, she was having issues with demonic stuff in her old house. And I would call her or she would call me and we'd
Oh,
sage and we would do the saging and it was she could talk to me about her channeling and trying when she was really wanting to connect with her dad. We could talk about stuff like that. And to me it's just so natural, but not everybody who can, especially in this town. A lot of people are close-minded and a lot of people who live here have never even like lived in the States, so um, and she had been everywhere and she had actually only lived here for a few years actually. So she was living her dream. She had always wanted to come to Alaska. So I mean she it I don't know. Anyway, it's just still shocking. And I mean I knew my dad was going to go at some point because he was sick, and then he got COVID, which was just a total like whoa. But he was born in 1944, and I was 38, and you just don't think of that. Like your friends, just what the hell? I don't know. I'm sorry.
no, you're fine.
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to see if, because see, like I said, I still haven't been able to connect with her, but maybe. I'm just trying to connect with her, and I'm trying to get her to answer some questions for me. I'm gonna have to try and connect with her. Mm. Oh, okay, that was Natalie Jones with the pink car, right? Um, Wanda is saying, uh, no, that was Natalie. Okay, so who is Brittany? Um,
I was looking up online. I looked it up when she first asked. She went missing May 30th in 2012. And
oh,
something about her uncle shot himself or something. Let's see.
hmm. Brittany's uncle did?
I guess so, yeah. Missing in Tillman's Corner area. She was 19. She's very pretty. Gosh, young.
You know what? It's weird the way I do it. The way I can connect is with pictures.
Mm,
Uh, because I don't know, it's just how it works for me.
no, that makes sense. Do you want me to send you the link I'm on?
Um, uh,
Well, the only reason I'm asking is because right before everything, there's a picture of her, and I don't know
well,
how else.
I could look it up on my phone
Oh,
because
yeah, do
I'm
that.
afraid if I touch anything on this computer, it'll turn off or something.
Okay.
So where did you go to look for it?
I just went on Google and typed in her name. I just typed
Okay.
in Brittany Woods missing in Alabama, and it said "Monster in the Shadows" inside the
Ew.
beyond shocking aftermath of Brittany Woods' disappearance. Something about an
Um,
unspeakable family secret brought to life. And then in the chat, somebody was saying that her family is in jail for sex trafficking.
you said her last name is Woods?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Uh, I really don't need any information. I just need a picture. Um,
The picture will show up immediately before, and then you have to scroll down to actually read the story.
it seems like I've seen her
I
before.
just said that in my head too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's funny.
That's crazy.
Oh, her uncle does not look like a nice guy. Oh, God. Her brother. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, she was not surrounded by good people. Oh, bad. Oh, this poor girl. Oh, God.
Well,
They're all.
so Wanda was asking about her. So, uh, what she could have just got on here and looked it up, right? Or is she wanting to know if
I
she's
don't.
dead or
I don't.
alive? Or I mean,
Yeah.
um,
We're trying to find Brittany Woods. They think her uncle may have killed her. She's only been in our local news.
oh,
They had searchers, could not find her.
um, well, he has whoever has hidden her very well. but no, I God, I hope this isn't a family member that's asking. Oops, sorry, I dropped my lighter. I'm hoping it's not a family member that's asking, because no, she's not alive.
I knew her very well, Wanda said. Oh, I'm sorry, Wanda. That's
I should have known this.
well,
Me.
I mean, you have
I
all,
could be wrong. I could be wrong. I
well,
don't know.
Sherry, people want to, she wants to know. It's better than not knowing
But
ever.
I could be wrong. You know, I mean, I
I
really
mean, you could
could.
be. You could be, but her family, just from what I'm skimming through, is like horribly
She's been
horrifying.
missing since 2012.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's almost 10 years. So, or wait. Uh-oh.
Just a minute.
It's okay.
I'm going to put you on mute for 1 second. Just go ahead and talk to Wanda. Ah! How do I mute? Okay. 1 second.
Baby woke up. Poor thing. Let's see. Let's see. I didn't mean to upset anybody. I could be wrong. I'm not necessarily right. I'm just reading the chat. Um just wanted to know so we can
Oh, she has a
find
daughter.
her. She has a daughter? How
Oh
old
my.
is this girl?
Well, she was 19 when she went missing.
Oh.
Are you picking up anything?
Um well,
No pressure, Sherry.
I do all the time on different people. I just um I probably need a picture of Anna, but like I said with Brittany, boy, I don't like being the bearer of bad news, you know.
You're not. The bearer of bad news is the person that
Did it? Yeah, I
that's
get
karma.
that.
People need
Let's see.
answers, I mean, nobody, yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Way too young, too young. And it says that Peyton is her daughter. She was 2 when she went missing,
Oh, now
and she
she's
asks for her
10.
mommy every time she gets in the car, and that is horrible. Oh my god, I have chills.
And she's 10 and she's still asking?
No, she was 2. She was 2 when she went missing.
Oh,
So
okay, but is she
2,
is she
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
is her daughter in therapy or anything?
17. I hope so. I
You just
highly
want to
doubt it.
lay her to rest. Yep,
Oh,
I get it. I totally get it.
absolutely.
Because it's the same way with Suzanne and
Mhm,
Maya Malete and
mhm.
Summer Wells uh, and people like that that do things like that. Man, I am so for the death penalty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
People shouldn't be allowed to just get away with it, you know?
I mean, I feel like no matter what happens on Earth, they've got a special place when they die.
Well,
Who
and
knows?
it's true there's people that get away with stuff here. But everybody has to pay the Pied Piper.
Yes,
I always say that. You may
absolutely.
and that's something else too is people when they sneak around and do stuff,
Mm-hmm.
anything. You can lie to a person and you can go around in the dark and hide and do shit, but you can never hide from God because He sees everything.
I think about that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh,
See, it's
yes.
like you can lie to your mom about, you know,
Mm-hmm.
doing, smoking or doing drugs or whatever, but who do you really have to answer to in the long run?
Absolutely. Poor Brittany. It kind
Yeah.
of sounds like, I mean, just from what I don't know. I
But
think,
see, I don't know if that's who made her the way that I mean, killed her. Okay? I just
yeah,
blunt, but I don't know if
yeah.
that's who did it, but um
Who done it?
whoever did do it is going to have to live with it, and but they will be caught. It's How is this man able to get away with trafficking um people and not have to answer to it for it, you know? I don't get that.
I think he's in jail. I think they all
Oh,
are in
okay.
jail. I think they're all in jail. Her whole family. But that's what I mean, mm, so, uh,
Well,
um,
I can look into it because Wanda is asking, do you have a clue where we can find her? Um, it's just like with Summer
mm,
and the boys in California City. And what was that little girl's name that went missing a long time ago? Gosh.
Madeline McCann.
Yes. Thank you.
Mm.
Yes. Um,
No, I never found her. And supposedly she's on the beach.
but the
Brian
thing
Rad
is,
keeps saying that she's going to be found, but who knows?
um, well, if she was like carried out in the water, she could have been eaten by a shark. But I
Good
don't
point.
know.
Good point.
I'm thinking Madeline McCann is probably under that guy's house.
Ooh.
You know, the one that,
Ooh.
because they were talking about her being trafficked out there in
Mhm.
wherever, Porta de Luche or whatever. I don't even know how to say it.
Yeah, not in America.
Um,
Yeah.
but
I know what you're talking about,
but the
but
parents supposedly went to this guy's house for dinner.
right.
Um,
Right.
and he was a weirdo.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking maybe he has a place for missing children.
Yikes.
If I talk in circles, maybe somebody can understand it.
That's what I thought at first about Summer was she's buried under the house.
That's what
But
I said the first time.
you said that?
If you go back and you
Oh
watch
my,
that video, I said
maybe.
she's under a house or something. She's in a hole in the ground with stuff piled on top of her. And I thought, you know, I really, really, really saw her under. I think it was that red shed that Don went to before he went home.
Oh my
Why
god.
would
I
he
mean,
go there before
he
he
would
went
go there to
home?
check it out before he goes to the cops. Anybody would do that. Any criminal, if they did something, it's the first place they're going to go check it out to make sure okay, now I got my story, whatever. I don't know. It makes sense.
But the thing is, Dawn didn't kill her. Candace did.
I know. I know. But I think that I know that they both have serious things against each other. So they
Mm-hmm.
have
They do.
to, yeah. And he would, Don's kind of a sick perv.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. We know
I'm
that.
not saying he's definitely got guilt, but he
Yeah.
didn't do it, you know.
No,
But
I
he
do think that too.
I think and I did touch on the Rose Bly thing too, because I said that Candace had her foot in it. Um
What?
yeah, Candace's sister I think Rosemary
Yes.
Bly. Um
Yes.
well, her mom had something to do with it. Grandis, they call her Grandis, so
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, her husband, Rose's husband, might have
Mhm.
had something to do with it, but
Mhm.
Grandis had something to do with it too.
Is it because their temperament or jealous? I mean, why? I don't
Well,
trust grandma at all. And
no.
monkey see, monkey
And see,
do.
I said that from the very beginning, and now everything that I said a long time ago, people are starting to just now come up with the same
Mhm.
thing I said 5 months ago. Uh,
Mhm.
I don't know.
I might have heard it from you because I've watched your videos, but I've watched so many Summer Wells. I mean, every single Summer Wells video. I
Oh, yeah.
actually I was just emailing you a picture of Anna, and
Oh,
when I was in my pictures, Summer Wells popped up. So I mean, I'm telling you,
wow.
I mean, we've all really been in this case. I've been pretty quiet about it. I just listen. But at one time, because I've had a couple screen names, and she was on my picture for a while because I really just for awareness, and then I took it off because there was just all the drama, and I'm just like, eh. So everyone's
Okay.
getting a little
So I have
distracted.
your name here, and I have Anna's picture. Um,
Isn't she pretty?
yes, and yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't get this picture a little bigger. Who's that man behind her uh, in a
A man?
coat?
Oh, that's a woman. We worked at a furniture store together, and she was just someone that came up from Seattle, like a
Oh, okay. She's laying
yeah
on a bed in a furniture
temper.
store.
Yeah,
Because at
that's where
first,
we
what I
worked.
saw was her like in a yoga studio or something.
That would be Anna. She was
Okay,
very. That would be her. Oh my God, yes.
that's weird. Okay,
Not that
that
weird.
makes sense. Okay, I am going to. Wow, I'm gonna take a picture of this picture and see if I can edit it and make it bigger. Um, that way I can concentrate more on her face. Um, since that's how I seem to be able to get people better that way
Okay.
for whatever reason, I don't know, but I'll just take it out. It's so hard to, once I start trying to get myself into that mode of concentrating, I have a hard time thinking and talking out. It doesn't make any
Mhm.
sense. I know that sounds weird, but they say the eyes are the window to the soul. Maybe that's why.
I agree.
Hmm. Okay, I'm going to try something. This is not for me. This is for you, but oh, my picture went off here. If I can, I do have I figured it out one day. Whoa. I don't know if you can see this, but look what I happened. Um this picture turned into 3 and I didn't do that. All I did was open my phone up.
Hold on, hold
Golly.
on, hold on.
Isn't that kind of weird? All I did was open my phone.
Oh, I see. What? Okay, that's
How
weird.
did that? I don't know how that happened.
I don't
And
know.
oh, wow. I turned it that way and
Wouldn't that
look.
be weird if it was 5? Just kidding. That is
Oh, I'd
weird.
freak the flip out.
Oh my god, yeah. That
That's
ah,
never happened before. But I think
what?
I'm going to take a picture of the 3 and save it
Yikes.
because that's weird. That's never happened to me before.
I have an iPhone too. I've never seen that.
I
It
don't
is,
know. I don't know computers good enough to have figured that out.
I just
On my,
sent one copy.
yeah, that's strange. What are you trying to tell me, Anna?
Come on, Anna.
I know. Ugh, mercy. Sherry, I think people want to know or they wouldn't ask. Yeah, I know. That's weird.
She Brittany was with her uncle the day she disappeared. She had a gun. The uncle killed himself with that gun, and I did hear that the bullet went through his ear. Oh, wait a minute. So I wonder if I don't know.
Wow. I see. I took a picture of the. Okay. That's the picture that I was trying to. Oh, that's the picture that I was trying to copy. That's okay, that's weird. That's the one that I took off of the internet thing about Brittany. Oh,
Which one? Which one? Put it up a little.
um,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just,
Okay.
yeah. See, I
Okay,
can't
that's the one I
even,
saw too. That's the one I saw.
okay, but let me see. Oh, that's my dog. Okay. Um, see, that's the picture that you
Havana.
sent me, and that's
Yeah.
the picture that I took of the picture you sent me, so that I could blow it up. Um, and then that's what I got when I opened my phone.
That is
Was
so weird. I
that's freaky.
even when you take a snapshot, that would not happen. I
Oh,
just it
uh-uh.
literally makes no sense.
I have never done that, and I've taken a lot of pictures.
Mhm. Yeah, that is so weird.
That is freaky. See, there, I freak myself out because whenever something happens and somebody kind of validates what I said, it's almost like, oh, really? Well, it's happened to me a lot of times because people will email me a picture of who they want readings on.
Mhm.
And I do the reading, and all I do is I look at their picture and and I want the first name of the person. And if you want a certain question answered, I will ask them, but that doesn't mean that they're going to answer.
Right.
They only tell me what they want you to know.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
sometimes I get that and sometimes I don't. But it's like the lady the other night on my live, um, he showed me he and see, I'm right-handed, so I would go like this. But and I thought about this later because in the video when I did the reading for this lady, her name is Debbie, I did this because he was showing me a big fat gold ring on his hand.
Oh.
And she said that he had a gold ring. It was a big gold ring, but she said it was just a regular man's ring of a buffalo, but because he was a Taurus. And she
Mm.
said it really wasn't that big of a ring. And, but she said he was a jockey where he rode horses in races.
Oh.
And she said that's why he felt like it was a big ring. And I did. I told her, I said, but to him, it was a big ring. And she said, because he was a jockey. And I'm like, okay, see, it, it's almost like a guessing game, kind of. Even
Yeah.
though I'm not really guessing, I mean, he did show it to me. It's just
Wow.
how
That's so
people
cool. That's really cool.
just kind of strange.
That's you're lucky.
Mm, no, I get made fun of a lot, but
Well, I think I can kind of tell you that you're still a little unsure, and I think you just need to be a little bit more confident with your gift, and just
I am
accept it.
sure I'm confident in what I get and what I know.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm not confident about is um, the harassment and the mean comments and stuff people say to, you
That's
know,
horrible. I,
that's what's bad because,
that
and
is
it's like,
bad.
why would I put myself out there
Yeah.
to be made fun of? I mean, once you put stuff out on the internet, you can't take it back.
No, you can't. That's
And
true.
I've had a lot of people that, I mean, been very, very happy with what they've got. So,
Mhm.
I mean, with what I've been able to tell them.
I didn't know I didn't know that you were harassed that bad. I didn't know that. That's too bad.
Well, only
Nobody
if I
wants that.
mention it and I say something about it. Because if I don't say anything and people don't know, then they don't harass me. But
Well, the other night when you were on Ziggy's live,
mhm,
um, at one point there were three of you that were that one. I want to say Latina girl or something. She's very. I like her. I don't remember her
um,
name. She left when it got a little crazy with the angel goddess or whatever.
mhm.
But at one point there were like three of you up there that were psychic.
Yeah, I said something about, I think Ziggy's surrounded by psychics.
Yeah, but it just goes to show that there's a lot, you know.
Well, it was me, and what is her name? Celtic or
I don't remember. If I saw it, I would remember, but she's been up there a couple times.
yeah.
She,
The only
she
thing
has
is,
accent.
a lot of psychics, not, I don't know if they're psychics or mediums or empaths or what.
Right.
A lot of them seem kind of nuts. I'll just say it
I know who
because
you're talking about. Yes.
um, a
Or
lot of
yeah.
them, and it's like, man, I am. A lot of the things that they believe in, I don't do it. I don't believe
Mhm.
in it.
Mhm.
Um, I don't, like I said, I don't do cards or anything like that. So, I mean, I don't know. I probably could because, I mean, it says on cards what they mean. And,
Mhm.
I have cards. I don't use them. I never
Same.
have. Um,
I've also heard
I don't even know where they are.
that you're not supposed to touch tarot too, but I really am into it. But I don't. I'm not good at it, and I stopped. I mean, I love the artwork and
Hi, Barb.
but oh, that's my mom's name.
um,
Tyler.
it, Barb, have I read you before? A lot of the people that come in are usually people that I've read before.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Um, I've read, I have a subscriber named Marcy, and I've read her. Um, Marcy is a friend of Shanann Watts.
Oh wow. Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, she's an older lady. Um,
That was tragic.
yeah. Did you hear about what he did to his girls to get? And see, the thing is, what I've already said. No, you haven't, Sherry. I just like to listen. Oh, okay. Barb. Okay, that refreshed my memory. Barb is a artist. She does paintings, like oil paintings on canvas. So, but I she sent me pictures of the things she's painted, and she's really good.
Oh wow. That's awesome.
See, she has that ability. I can barely draw a stick figure.
Me too. Me too. My mother and her and my uncle are major artists, and I it no, I'm not me. I can barely write my name. Nope. I mean they are so good at art, and I just passed me up. I don't know. I didn't get that
Man,
gene.
I tell you, my mom, she can draw. Um, and then my both of my daughters, they can. Well, my son, I think too. He can draw. They have a talent for that, but I don't.
Yeah, I feel like you either have it or you don't. But I wish
Hmm.
I did. Man, I wish I did.
I wish I had something that I could do. Well, I mean, I used to have a bakery, and so I know how to decorate cakes and stuff, but
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah. I ended up getting carpal tunnel from it, but
Wow. Really? From baking? I mean, I know
uh,
it's not easy.
decorating cakes, yeah.
Like,
Oh
oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Because yeah,
That's
it's
kind of art, decorating cakes.
well,
That's
yeah.
some
Well,
art.
I I I do like doing flower arrangements or floral arrangements.
Mhm.
And I did bakery work for 23 plus years, and I was actually I ran the place
Oh,
eventually. Um, so what I used to do was the merchandising, and that, well, I did it all, but um, I had people to do things for me. I had two bakers, like 4 or 5 cake decorators. I
oh
had,
wow.
I mean, I had the whole thing. Um, I had an assistant, and I had her do my paperwork most of the time. And what I enjoyed doing was setting up the displays, the merchandising, and stuff like that.
Mhm.
That's what was fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What's your sign? What's your horoscope?
Um, Cancer.
Oh, you're a Cancer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a Pisces. Okay, cool.
Um, Pisces is like the end of February, beginning part of March. Is that right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. And the only reason that I know that is because one of my girls is a Pisces.
Oh, okay. What day?
Um, she was born February 28th,
20. Okay, mine's March 7. That's cool.
and she lets me know she's a Pisces. So I don't, I never really like astrology. One of my sisters used to go to an astrologer or an astrologist or whatever you call them,
Mhm.
um, which I don't know the first thing. I mean, I know it's stars and all that stuff. Um, I don't know anything about it.
An
I do know
astrologist.
that there is a difference when the moon is full. I
Mhm.
know when it's coming.
Mhm.
I know, and it's like their spirits are not out only at nighttime. They're not out only between certain hours or whatever. Um, it's if there's a spirit, like if you've got a haunted house, it's always haunted, day and night. It's not just a certain time.
Right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I know this lady in Scotland. I don't know her, but she's a YouTuber, and I have spoken with her and
Mhm.
stuff. Um, she shows on her YouTube channel, um, and it's called Drew's Paranormal. She does castles. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
brave.
and uh,
Brave. I would be too scared.
oh, not me.
Really?
See,
Well, I'm sure you can see them. You know what's coming. I'd be scared. I don't
that's
know.
the thing. Um, it's nuts, I tell you.
I can only imagine. I mean, there's also demons.
Well, see, that's the thing. I have rules, and they all know it.
Oh, good.
My my home, my heart, my soul, my
Yes.
family is protected against all that because I don't allow that in my life.
Okay,
Um,
so that makes a difference.
I I won't go there if it's something bad. Well, and see
Okay.
what I like to do, and I try to do, is before I do readings,
Mhm.
I say a prayer for protection,
Good.
and um, I meditate to clear all the energy that's there, like negative energy and stuff away from me, because I don't want to bring that in.
Mhm.
And if you go somewhere
Mhm.
that's has bad energy, you
Yeah.
can carry it home.
Yeah, I've heard that, and that's yeah. Mhm.
And
That's terrifying.
if you
Ugh.
watch, um, now I've always been into scary movies, and that scary
Mhm.
movies is one thing, but
Mhm.
if you watch evil movies, that's
Mm.
different. Because if you watch stuff like The Exorcist or, stuff like that, that's not good. Because
Yeah,
all that does is invite it in. Because
right.
it, and something I've always tried to explain to people too is like people with depression or people with mental illnesses,
Mhm.
depression and stuff like that, or people that are using drugs and stuff,
Yep. Mhm.
those two things right there are going to
Mhm.
make people more vulnerable to let
Yes.
the devil in to their life.
Even alcohol
Oh yeah. Yeah.
attachments. Yeah,
Um
big time.
music,
Yes. Oh my God.
yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. Ever since I've been sober, I have not even listened to rap.
Now, see, my thing is I love Metallica, I love Megadeth and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but um I don't like I don't like evil stuff. I can't.
The new stuff. Well, words are magic.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know about that, but there's something to it. And even reverse speech, it's yeah.
Hi. This lady right here. Um
Shelma.
that just came into the chat and I don't remember how to say her name. Um Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a lady. If this is the same lady that I'm thinking of, I have been thinking about her lately. She is from Africa. She's in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken, and she is a psychic.
Oh, is this how you say your name? Shalima?
Shalima or something like
Shalima.
that.
Oh, that's pretty.
Um, yeah.
Ooh,
Um, let's see if Shalima. Shalima.
that
Are we
sounds, yeah.
are we saying your name right?
It's pretty.
Now,
Shalima.
if this is the same lady that I'm thinking it is, um, and something that I do is when people send me emails to do readings and stuff, I keep them. And mm, red red do
Aww,
welcome.
that's sweet. Oh,
And see,
congrats on your
there's
2000, by the way.
oh, thank you. Yeah,
I just saw
I
that.
I
That's
was like
awesome.
6 people away, and I was in Ziggy's chat. I guess that's where I was. Yeah, and I emailed her to see if I could ask if her viewers would, her subscribers would come over and I just wanted to flip the number to 2,000, you know.
Yeah. Well, it worked. That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
great.
that was really nice.
Oh,
And then they,
she is awesome.
yeah, see, I like Ziggy, and
Me
I
too.
don't want people being mean to her.
She's been pretty targeted lately.
Yeah,
She's kind of kicking butt,
yeah,
like big time. And I think it's just jealousy.
which is really dumb. I mean, I don't, I think we should just all, like I've said before, play nice. I mean,
Yeah,
we all have different talents and abilities to do different things, and everybody should just get along and help each other.
I agree.
Oh,
All right, Sherry,
and
my kiddo is not going back to sleep.
okay,
I'm gonna get down and go in the chat
okay.
before he starts
Remember,
freaking out.
remember the number 5. If you find
I
out what
will.
it is, send me an email again. Thank you for her picture, and I will be trying to contact Anna.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna email you too
okay,
for maybe a private reading, um,
okay.
so I can pay you. And thanks for letting me up on your chat, and thanks
Oh,
for
you're
letting me talk.
welcome.
It was really
You're
nice to talk
welcome.
to you.
Well, thank you for coming up here and yeah, just if I can get a hold of her or anything or vice versa, just contact me.
Oh, I will. I will definitely
Okay.
be contacting you. Okay,
Okay.
bye, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was cool. Um, I guess I could put this up again. I know it's late. I don't even know what time I came up here. I don't remember. Was it 11:45? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, she was nice. I'm gonna have to try to get a hold of her friend. See there. Um, so how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Mine was good. I actually, um, we had a really good dinner. I didn't burn anything. Oh, we got pumpkin pie too. It's and whipped cream. I can always get me a piece of pie. Like I need a piece of pie before I go to bed. But oh, good but sad. I have turkey and ham. Yeah. Um, Me and my son went grocery shopping. Um, yesterday, well, let me rephrase and say Wednesday. And believe it or not, the grocery store that I went to actually had turkey. You could either buy it frozen, different kinds, or thawed. And I've never seen a grocery store do that. And I thought, I wish they did that all the time. Well, like every Thanksgiving, because that would be that's so necessary because sometimes people have to wait till the last minute to get their turkey. And then you don't have time to thaw it out. Um, oh man, bless your heart. My dad's favorite holiday was Thanksgiving. So, but the first year that he was gone, I was I was still bitter. That's one of the steps, I guess, to healing. And I walked into my mom's house and I could see my dad sitting at his chair at the table. And I just smiled and I said, "Hi, Daddy." So they are there. I I promise. The first of everything is hard. The first Christmas, first Thanksgiving, um, for his first birthday, all that firsts are hard without the person in your life, but they're always there. I promise. Because after my dad had passed away, he'd been gone for a while. My mom decided she couldn't live in that house anymore because too many memories. So I bought the house and I took over my mom and dad's old bedroom. And my first night there, I could feel, hi, Kelly. Um, um, Kelly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt anything for your holiday. Um, but yeah, I will send that to you. Um, so look for that tomorrow. And that was a picture of you with your mom, you and her together, right? Okay. I will, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. November 9th, 2009. Oh, Barb, that's terrible. Wow. I'm not surprised. Um, I gotta wipe my nose again. But I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right here. I'll be right back, okay? Um, I'll still be talking. Anyway, like I was saying, I was laying in bed and I could feel my dad standing in the doorway. Like, like he knew what was going on, but I told him, I said, "Hi, Dad." I didn't even turn over to look because I had my back to the doorway, which he was standing in. I said, "Hi, Daddy." I said, "Mom couldn't live here anymore. So she got another house and she lives here. And I bought the house." Um, just, I don't know, just to acknowledge him, I guess. Um, but yeah, no, Kelly. Oh, Kelly, you don't have to leave. Um, I'm surprised anybody's even awake, but I didn't forget about you, uh, or your mama. I hope that you enjoy your reading. Your mama is a very sweet lady. She really is. And you were you were a lucky little girl. You know that? Cuz I mean, your mama really loved you a lot. I mean, she still does, but I mean, you were just like her. I mean, I know back at that time there wasn't a mini me, but she just felt like you were her little shadow or something. Yes, I am too, and I thank my son very much for a lot of that. I'm very appreciative. I'm glad you didn't leave, Kelly. Um, so did you have any kind of feelings that she was with you today? Because I feel like she was. She had a lot of people to visit today. At least that's the way I understand it. Um, even though I feel like most everybody um, she's got a lot of people with her up in heaven. Just saying. I feel like she's got a lot of company where she is. Um, but she was very patient, and very kind. She was a good mom. Um, she was tired though. She, yes, Kelly, do you have a question? I'm listening. I guess I should talk louder or something. I didn't know. Let me turn up the volume thing here a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Um, is that better? I don't know, but um, your mama was very patient. She loved to teach. She teach you. I was what? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. If I asked you something, I don't remember what I asked you. Um, but I will. I I didn't want to. I probably should have went ahead and sent your email. Um, I just didn't want you to be preoccupied with that um, for Thanksgiving, and I've had a lot going on over here too. I had a I had a doctor's appointment. I had to go get my yearly mammogram. They wouldn't quit bugging me. Uh, It's like constantly calling me, trying to get me to set it up. And I put it off and put it off and put it off. I hate doing that. It's like, I'm not going to die from breast cancer. I know that's not what's going to get me. And I've told my doctor too, because they keep wanting to do um, the, what the colon thing. And I'm like, I am not going to die from colon cancer. She should know that, but you never know. And she said, well, you never know. And I'm thinking, I know. I know that's not what's going to get me. I'm sorry. I don't know. Do you find that, oh, great. You spent the day at her house. So, well, I guess you did spend the Thanksgiving with her. uh, yeah, I guess you did. I mean, I knew that she was going to be with you today, or Thanksgiving Day, yesterday. But I didn't know you were going to be at her house. But thank you for sharing that with me. Um, I guess you probably feel closer to her there, even though she's always with you, and I think you know that, and I know you gotta miss her. I know you do. Um, she misses you too, but she always gets to see you. Um, but you can see her. You may not see her um like physically, but you will be able to feel, let's just say you can feel her, um and you can talk to her. It's like, remember when you were little and she would tell you things like, God is everywhere. That's the same way with her. She's everywhere that you are. So, does your sister live in your mom's house? Because I think I don't think I know that your mom knows what's going on, and your mom sees, she knows that um was it, I guess, like kind of like my situation was. Yes, she does. Okay. Okay. That's all there was you three, right? Um, your sister and your brother and you, right? Is what I'm getting. Oh, honey, yeah. She's definitely, yeah. She's she's happy, and she's with a lot of people already. I mean, there's already a lot of people over there that she's with. Um, I mean, she would love to be with you guys. What mother wouldn't want to be with her kids, you know? But She was a good mama. She really was. And that, I mean, you guys were her pride and joy. Um, but she was done. Um, but I mean, she was tired. I don't, I don't really want to get into a whole lot. Um, I don't know. I like for readings to be private, unless somebody just says, "Tell me everything." I don't, I don't know. Um, Plus, I like for you to be able to have that reading in writing. That way you can go back and read it anytime you want, even though she's with you. Um, so, um, but what I do ask is that after you read it and you're able to let it sink in, um, if you could send me an email back and let me know um, if I'm right or if I'm wrong or anything like that, because I like to keep that. I keep everything together in your little email thing, but it's just it validates who I am and what I can do for people. And it's for me, it's not for anybody else because I really don't care what other people think. I really don't. But it helps me. I don't want to feel like a crackpot. um, no, you're not rushing me. Normally, I do them the same day or the next day after. Well, happy birthday, Mama. I know you guys said that at Thanksgiving because I mean it's just a day apart. I mean that's it doesn't take a psychic to figure that out, right? But yeah, um, uh, it's it's something that you do. You don't. Well, thank you, but it seems like to me it's always been kind of a thing for you guys to say, especially now that she's gone, since she's been gone, is to say, happy birthday. Even though you're going to do it when you wake up in the morning, you still do it at Thanksgiving. Um, okay. So your stepdad. Oh, okay. So your stepdad, but your sister and her husband basically are living there to take care of your dad, and it helps them as well. Um, because they needed uh, a home and he needed the care. Um, but um, it's 2:35. I've been on here for almost 3 hours, so I'm probably going to. Yeah, I see it. I see it, and it still hurts him. And it always will. I mean, you'll function and you'll be able to get through it, but it's always going to hurt. I mean, I can talk about my dad and it still bothers me, but and even though I know he's okay, you know, but you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, but I'm glad that everybody, hi Summer Dawn. I just woke up to use the restroom. Just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I love you, Sherry. Good night. Oh, I love you too. I love all of you guys. Yep, 3 of you. Okay. Thank you. That's more validation for me. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me again. I'm not burping. I'm just, I don't know. Um, we have lost servers. Huh? How do you charge for readings? Um, oh, witching hour. Um, if I'm not mistaken, 3 a.m. is the witching hour. Um, but it's getting there. Um, readings. Um, and I do need to make a video about that. Um, okay, Kelly, I will get that mail or email sent to you. Um, hi, 5150 to receive a reading. Send to my PayPal. Um, I'll just do this for you. Okay. Well, I tell you what, I'll go ahead and get off here. Um, yeah, because I've already been on here for almost 3 hours. But I will put the how to's in the description box below. So anybody that wants a reading, needs a reading, um, can follow the directions below. And I will also make a video on how to. Okay. And yeah, just email me back. You guys, I love you guys. Get some rest. And I'm glad everybody had a good Thanksgiving and a safe Thanksgiving is the main thing. And family, of course, always. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kelly. And your mom also has a beautiful soul. Okay. You guys have a good night, and I will be sending directions in the description box, and I'll just cut another video. Okay. Love you guys. Good night. Bye bye.